Yep.
Please wait for the microphone as we pass it along, okay?
Mason, how big of a challenge is Michael Penix in this offense?
Yeah, obviously he's a explosive player. He has some offensive weapons as well, so it'll be a great challenge for us. He really makes their offense go, so it'll be a good job containing him, just playing good defense overall. So,
how do big guys like yourself chase a guy like that down?
Just obviously we've been practicing all this stuff for so long. It's kind of just muscle memory at this point. So, I feel like the biggest thing is kind of all of us working together. It really helps we help each other. So, I feel like that's a big part of what we do.
How confident is this defense right now?
Yeah, we're pretty confident. Obviously, we know the players we have. We know the coaches we have. So, I feel like we have a good game plan. We just need to execute.
Last thing for you, Jim Harbaugh has been very quick. Jim has been very complimentary of your quarterback. Rushed him. Do you guys give him a little brief at all about that?
I mean, wait, what do you mean by that?
Just because he's been talking about the greatest quarterback in the history.
Oh.
So complimentary. Do you guys ever use the locker room?
Not really, I mean, we probably rule after the game, but, we're just kind of just focused on this next game. Obviously, we'll all talk and make little jokes and stuff like that, but nothing crazy for real.
Mason, can you talk a little bit about how you think this line has improved throughout the season and what it is that you guys have gotten better at specifically?
Yeah, I just think, this O-line we're about to face, kind of really works well together. You can obviously tell on film that they're coached really well as also. So I just feel like they work together. They gotten better throughout the season too. Obviously, I haven't given up much sacks or pressures and stuff like that. So it'll be a good challenge for us. And then what was the second part of that?
How did USC and UCLA let you get out of their backyard? And I guess how much better do you think you've gotten as a player since you've been at Michigan?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like out of my control. I don't control what they see or what they think. So I'm just happy to be where I'm at now. I feel like Team 144 for Michigan is a great team, and we have a great opportunity come Monday.
You've shown people back home, like maybe there were some mistakes made in evaluating you?
I mean, I guess so. You could say that.
Mason, curious how you feel about, the Big Ten obviously stepped in this year and suspended your coach, and conference office didn't exactly have the team back, so to speak. And how do you feel now that the conference gets to kind of claim Michigan's success and say, oh look, Michigan beat the SEC?
I mean, really, all of that stuff's kind of out of our control. We can't control what the Big Ten does. Even to Coach Harbaugh and stuff like that. So we just know whatever happens, that everyone's got each other's back and stuff like that. So, even when he was out, we had Coach Moore. All the guys just kind of came together, and I feel like it made us a better team.
I'm working on a story about Courtney Morgan. Obviously had, I'm with Yale at the time, so he's from LA. He had a big impact. Can you talk about Courtney's impact on you and on the Michigan team for the year he was there?
Yeah, he was. I wasn't here necessarily. He left like right when I got there. So, but I know he was a big part of my recruitment. He's kind of the one that kick-started everything. He's the one that got my film out there to all the coaches, and for me able to get this opportunity to be playing at the University of Michigan. So it's pretty cool. I always hear good stuff about him, and I always hear he's saying good stuff about me. So it's always cool. And I'm sure I'll say something to him after the game or something like that. So. Yeah, it was just like, it's a business. I understand like why he did what he did, but I'm happy for him. Obviously, it's a great opportunity for us.
Mason, I asked you the other day about, kind of compared this Washington team to Ohio State a couple years ago. You watched that offensive line on film. I mean, what's the biggest challenge? They have not allowed a lot of sacks.
Yeah. It's just kind of just, like I said before, all of us working together. The great rush plan that we have. Obviously they're well coached. They don't give up sacks and pressures and stuff like that, and they pass the ball a lot, so they've always been used to pass blocking, and they're really good at it. So I feel like it's a good challenge for us up front, and I think we're ready for it.
With Michael Penix, a lot of people are pointing to a Michigan game from 3 years ago with him. I mean, so much has changed then. What do you see in his game that makes him so difficult to defend? I mean, is it a certain clock that you've got to get to him before X amount of time?
Yeah, I just feel like he's kind of like a game wrecker, kind of like how our preparation was last week. He can still escape the pocket and make plays happen and stuff like that. So we just all need to work together, like I said before, and just execute our game plan. No questions.
So Mason, you guys have the fewest penalties per game in the nation. Just wanted to ask you what that culture looks like at Michigan and how you guys are so great at clutching big moments.
Yeah, I know. We kind of pride ourselves on that. Penalties can, set us back and, get us off our game plan and stuff like that. So we just always have meetings and stuff like that about the little things about the game that can make the difference in the long run. So we try not to get penalties, especially the dumb ones, that you can control.
And you guys have been in high-stakes games for the past 2 months. Close game against Maryland, close game against Ohio State, and then, of course, playing and winning in overtime against Alabama. Is there any concern over burnout, whether that's emotional or physical, coming into this game?
No, I don't think so. I feel like we're all ready for this challenge. We're all ready. Feel good. Everyone feels good. So I think we're ready to go. And we only got 60 more minutes left with this team, so we're going to make the most out of it. Move, bro. Go over there. Go over there, bro.
Hey, Mason, obviously, in the last few years, all programs have had to navigate the newness of NIL, and I'm curious, what do you think about the way Michigan utilizes it has helped maintain the culture and unity in the locker room, despite a bunch of money coming into the locker room?
Yeah, I feel like, our players and our team really don't focus on NIL. We're kind of just focused on how we play, really. So we feel like if we play good, maybe the NIL will come. So it's just kind of not worrying about that kind of stuff and worrying more about winning games and stuff like that.
This team has gone through a lot of adversity this season. How would you describe the fight in this team?
Yeah, I feel like kind of all the adversity we've been through this year, with Coach Harbaugh and all the allegations and stuff like that, I feel like it's brought us closer together and made us a better team, Even when he was out, we all kind of came together in some of the biggest games of our season. So I feel like that was a big part of our season and our success.
What would winning a national title mean to you?
I mean, it would mean everything. We worked so hard to get to this point, and just kind of winning it all will be a fulfillment of all the work that we put in this season, last season, everything, just kind of all coming together.
Hello, Mr. Grant. One question. Who's your favorite artist?
I don't know. No cap. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get like that question. Obviously, Team 144 is going to be completely different from Team 145. Players potentially leaving, coaches potentially leaving, and stuff like that. But we're kind of just focused on this game, and we'll see how the offseason unfolds. Yeah, I feel like, it'll obviously be the exclamation mark on our season, We've been through a lot, with all the stuff, all the allegations, Coach Harbaugh, all the stuff with that. I feel like it's brought us closer together, like I've told a lot of people, and obviously made us a better team in the long run, so.
What is your personal scouting report, knowing the guys in your class and your age group, just sort of looking ahead a little bit?
But can you repeat that again?
What's your scouting report on the guys in your class and knowing the guys who are coming back next year? I realize that you're not there yet, it's a little premature, but...
Yeah, I feel like, the class I'm in is pretty special. We have a lot of great players, especially coming back. So I feel like we'll just get better in the offseason and just continue to stack games, stack days. You know, we'll all be in it together this off season, so we'll all be grinding it out together. So happy to see what comes in the future.
How much does this experience help you? Because you got this far. You've been to a semi. Now you're at this. What can you take from this to help you want to be better?
You know, this season we played in some of the biggest games of our lives, so I feel like that's a big thing that I'll be bringing back next year. You know, just having that experience of playing in these big games and stuff like that. Thank you. Yeah, maybe one real quick. I think I'm almost off the podium.
A few questions here. Who's your favorite teammate?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite teammate. You know, I feel like our class is pretty tight. You know,
Okay, so
a lot.
Grant.
Yeah, maybe.
Favorite coach?
Coach Elston. Obviously, he's my position coach. But yeah, obviously Coach Harbaugh. But I spent more time with Coach Elston and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
I'd say him.
Yeah, for sure. Favorite freshman that came in this year? Pierce, Cam
Nah.
Bennett.
Probably like Samaj, maybe. Samaj is a cool little guy, you know, cool to hang out with, be around, always brings energy to the room.
No doubt, no doubt. What is your favorite play personally from this season?
Let me think. Probably one of the Alex Orgy runs.
All right, I'm done.